as well as, but there's still place for a Daraz strokes at the surface. Is obviously not good. Playing as well as nice even covering of grass. Daraz would hope it played. It certainly looks very good. Know that the curator was unable to take the Hessian cover off it for some time yesterday. And he took it off for a curator was unable to take the Hessian cover off it for some time yesterday. Keep the moisture in it for a couple of hours today. If there's turn, there's probably not a lot of moisture in it. That should keep the moisture in it. But if there's turn, there's probably not a lot of moisture taken off again. Brilliantly bowled. 14 gone, 65 for 6. Well, there's that pace taken off again.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. 1xBet be in the center of all cheer for your team with us. 1xBet. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet. One step to success.
জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ পেরিয়ে দূরত্বে সার নতুন ধারা। জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
We're going to have to play well from here, the challengers. We're going to have to play well from here, the challengers. Single, but again, nothing timed. There's been outside edges, there's been inside edges, balls hitting the toe of the bat. Nothing timed, very little hitting outside edges, there's been inside edges, balls hitting toe of the bat. Very little hitting the middle. Glum faces for the Chattogram challengers. Glum their own faces for the Chattogram challengers. 2 halves, this is only the first one, and their ownership. Well, it's a game of 2 halves.
I think what is important for Chattogram challenges is whatever they make in the end, the bowlers will need to keep a close eye. I think what is important for Chattogram challenges is whatever they make in the end, the bowlers will need to keep a close eye on what is happening from the surface. You've got to make sure when they do come back in, spoke about to defend the total. You got to make sure to bowl in good when they do come back in to defend the total. They spoke about taking the pace of the ball will be the key factor. About taking the pace of the ball will be the key factor. They need to remember. So these are the little things they need to remember. The coaching staff would be all sure. The coaching staff would be also discussing that during the break.
Out again, yes. Out again, yes. He's got a safe pair of hands. There was only one result. He just lost it for a moment, but once he got sight of it, there was only one result.
Kind of dismissal, isn't it? We've seen it over and over again. The ball not really coming on to the bat. We've seen it over and over again. Pace off the ball. The ball not really coming on to the bat. It's a very good catch. And it is nothing away. Pace from off the ball. And that is a beauty. Deep in his never easy. It's a very good catch. But it's nothing away from Colin Ackerman. That is a beauty. Never easy. 67 for 7.
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন দারাজ অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন বিপিএল। সম্পূর্ণ দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন দারাজ অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন বিপিএল সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
বন্ধু জানে বন্ধুর চাওয়ার মানে, আর জানে এয়ারটেল, তাই দেশ জুড়ে বেস্ট সব অফার নিয়ে এয়ারটেল আছে বন্ধুদের সাথে। জানে এয়ারটেল চাওয়ার মানে, আর জানে এয়ারটেল, তাই দেশ জুড়ে বেস্ট সব অফার নিয়ে এয়ারটেল আছে বন্ধুদের সাথে। এয়ারটেল।
Interesting first delivery, bouncer. Maybe there's something personal going on there, but it's called a wide. First delivery, bouncer. Maybe there's something personal going on there, but
he
it's
picks up his first wicket, and it's all smiles for Mashrafi Murtaza at the moment. Yeah, he picks up his first wicket. And a pleased skipper. And it's all smiles for Mashrafi Murtaza at the moment. He'll be a happy and a pleased skipper. And what he will be thinking is to wrap up the next 3 wickets as quickly as possible. There you go, rolling his fingers over. And what he will be thinking is to wrap up the next 3 wickets as quickly as possible. There you go, rolling his fingers over.
Of the previous dismissal, with Unmuk Chand getting up in exactly the same fashion of the previous dismissal. Bowler. Unmuk Chand getting up in exactly the same fashion, just off a different bowler. And the one thing that the challengers need to do is they've got to bat their 20 overs. They can't get bowled out inside 20 overs. One thing that the challengers need to do is they've got to bat their 20 overs. They can't get bowled out inside 20 overs. That is the crease now. If we see out these 20 overs, maybe we can try and get ourselves to 102 batters at the crease now. If we see out these 20 overs, maybe we can nasty little chase. Because no one's quite sure how to chase those down, and they're so low scoring. A nasty little chase, because no one's quite sure how to chase those down, and they're so low scoring. Another successful one for the strikers. 69 for 7. Just be a single to end the 15th. Another successful one for the strikers.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. 1xBet. Be in the center of cheer for your team with us. 1xBet. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet. One step to success.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি
21 of 19. No one really putting up their hand for the Chattogram challenges. Afif Hussain. 21 of 19. Complete domination. No one really putting up their hand for the Chattogram challenges. It's been a complete domination 24 by the bowling and the fielding unit. Runs only so far in a fledgling career. So he's got 24 an opportunity to make a name for himself. Runs only so far in a fledgling career. So he's got an opportunity to make a name for himself. Just that angle taking it away. If you stand your ground and throw your bat at it, it's not going to be very fruitful, is it? Just that angle taking it away. If you stand your ground and throw your bat at it, it's not going to be very fruitful, is it?
Normally a left-arm spinner from Rajshahi. Not really at the moment. Well, the first thing for Chattogram challengers need to make sure that they play out those 20 overs. Well, the first thing for they're already 7 challengers need to make sure that they play out those 20 overs. They don't get bundled out, they're already 7 down.
Got a bit of bat on that, but the problem was the angle not being created enough. And his gives got a single. Bit of bat on that, but I think it's problem was the angle not being created enough. 20 overs gives them the single. Some good point there. I think it's imperative bowlers to try and defend the 20 overs. 95 we heard is the lowest. Some runs so far at this ground in bowlers to BPLs. Try and defend. Really want 95 we heard is the lowest sort of so far at this ground in BPLs. Low score, and the man who can do that is in picture right now. Sort of Afif Hussain is to go over that. Seen his partners low score, and the man who can do that is in picture right now. Very regularly. He's seen his partners. Oh, he was in 2 minds. Thought of the shot. Regularly. Thinks of aborting. Got a bit of bat. Lucky. Oh, he was in 2 minds. Thought of the shot. Thinks of aborting. Got a bit of bat. Lucky.
That's very good bowling from Mohammad Amir. The roll of the fingers mixing up his pace a lot. As we mentioned before, not the easiest of pitches to bat on. It's a roll of the fingers there. Needs to be there till the end before. Not the easiest of pitches to bat on. But Afif Hussain needs to be there till the end and needs to take most of the strikes.
They try to hook that away once again. That bounce a little disconcerting. He's asking whether it was over. Wanted once again wide, but that bounce a little disconcerting. He's asking whether it's in pull is over. Wanted that wide, but extra bit of pace sometimes generated. Tried to and that extra bit of bounce pull has not been that extra bit of pace sometimes generated with the bat. That extra bit of bounce has not been pressure on Afif to get him move on. 21 of 21 getting runs with the bat. There you see pressure on his feet. He has found that gap between the 2 fielders. Nicely done. There you see using 4 runs. 4 very found that gap between the 2 fielders. Nicely done. 4 runs.
He made it look so simple there, Afif Hussain. Using his feet and find that gap pretty well. So simple there, Afif Hussain. Very flexible and plays that all across the ground. Find that gap pretty well. And this time manages very good get that gap. Very flexible and plays that all across the ground. They need more of those. This time manages to get that gap.
His approach there.
He was that mid-off-fielder.
Running down
more
the
of those.
to the pace of pretty bold. Mohammad Amir approach there. Running down the wicket to the pace of. Did he get a bit of touch to that? I think he has. Just after he hit the wide ball, did he get a bit of touch to that? I think he has. At it. Just after he hit the wide ball, it seemed to be once again. Two mans flashing at it, and it was of course
very disappointed the way he got out here. It was wide. He just wanted to guide that one. Will be very disappointed the way he got out here. It was wide. He just wanted to guide that one. Struggling. Afif Hussain departs for 25. They are 74 for 8. Chattogram challengers are now struggling. Afif Hussain departs for 25. They are 74 for 8.
Timeout taken now. And of course, it also is time for us.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right 1xBet. Be in the center of cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
ইচ্ছে মতন উঠে যাবে একদম ফ্রিতে মাঠে পাবে শুধু Daraz নো টেনশন একদম ফ্রিতে দেখতে পাবে শুধু Daraz চলে মেতে যেতে ক্লাসের ফাঁকে অফিস ব্রেকে হাতে খাতে পিড়িতে ফাঁকে অফিস ব্রেকে লোকাল বাসে যদি পথে স্ট্রিমিং ফ্রিতে গানে লোকাল বাসে যদি পথে স্ট্রিমিং ফ্রিতে দাওয়াতে BPl বউয়ের হাতে হাতে ঘরে দাওয়াতে BPl হাতে হাতে
এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন Daraz এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPl সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রি স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন Daraz এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPl সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে
বন্ধু জানে বন্ধু চাওয়ার মানে আর জানে এয়ারটেল তাই দেশ জুড়ে বেস্ট সব অফার নিয়ে এয়ারটেল আছে বন্ধুদের সাথে জানে এয়ারটেল চাওয়ার মানে আর জানে এয়ারটেল তাই দেশ জুড়ে বেস্ট সব অফার নিয়ে এয়ারটেল আছে বন্ধুদের সাথে এয়ারটেল
আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের শিকার নতুন জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ আপনার নতুন Daraz।
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি
Strategic timeout here at the Bangla National Stadium. First game coming to the end of the strategic timeout here at the Bangla National Stadium by Minister in association with Nagot. Of this wild swing again. We've seen many of those by Minister in association with Nagot. This wild so far swing again. We've seen this dismissal. Many of last one. Afif Hussain. This really threw his bat at it so after he played that good shot. This dismissal, the last one needed to just really threw his bat at it after he played that good shot. Decided otherwise and needed to just play it and try and retain strike by taking a single. Once again, decided otherwise and had paid the price. Oh, that is a well-controlled shot, but you need more of those. More, very, very well. Oh, that is a well-controlled shot. You need more of those.
Good shot from
More, very, very well controlled.
And he saw that ball outside that off-stump shot. Good shot from Miyadul. The best part was he find that gap pretty well. And he saw that ball the kitchen sink on it. Shot. The best part was he find that gap pretty well. Not often you see him the kitchen sink on it, but this time Miyadul Zaman rode on top of it. Not often you see him bowling offline, but this time Niyadul Zaman rode on top of it.
Controlled shot, but unfortunately from the batting perspective, similar kind of delivery. This time a more controlled shot, but unfortunately from the batting bounce well here, not really finding the gap, finding the fielder in the deep. So just reading the bounce well here. Ball of off for Saints Zaman. Push for Kamara. New batter in. After fall of off for Saints wicket. Push for Kamara. Oh, try to guard it. Ooh, look at that ball swing after it had gone past the bat. Oh, try to guard it. Ooh, look at the ball swing after it had gone past the bat.
Experienced campaigner there. That came in sharply. The bounce there as well. It's been difficult for the batters throughout the day. Yeah, and the bounce there as well. Quite difficult for someone like Pushpa Kumar. It's been difficult for the batters throughout the day.
Just throwing bat in hope rather than any conviction on both occasions. Just throwing bat in hope rather than any conviction on both occasions. Got a big crowd in already, and we're expecting some more. Sun just got a big crowd in already, and we're expecting some more. 273 runs in his T20 career. Just breaking through. Malinda, push for Kumara. 273 runs in his T20 career. 79 for 8. And a good over. Ends 79 for 8.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. 1xBet. Be in the center of cheer for your team with us. 1xBet. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet. One step to success.
No stress, no tension. এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন Daraz app এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPl সম্পূর্ণ দেশবাসী। No stress, no tension. এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন Daraz app এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPl সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে। দেখবে ফ্রিতে
Another wild swipe by Nihad Zaman. No movement of the foot to the pitch of the ball or to the line of that ball. That's been no movement of the foot to the pitch of the ball or to the line of that ball. That's been thrown their bats. Had induced edges, progress. They've imploded, they've thrown their bats,
as he tried in the previous over.
Edges.
I'm not sure what was the meeting during the strategy break, Zaman, but I'm pretty much sure they needed to back till the end. I'm not sure what was the meeting during the strategy break, but I'm pretty much sure they needed to back till the end.
The bowlers when you show the bowling analysis, but if you look at the scorecard, you'll see that we highlight the bowlers when you show the bowling analysis. But if you look at the scorecard, very impressive from the veteran. Mushfiqur Rahim has really impressed me today. Very impressive from the veteran. Mushfiqur Rahim has really impressed me today. Egging on the players' levels, look at chattering away, jogging away, so much focused. He's on the move. He's egging on the players. He's always chattering away, so much focused. Very impressive, but not for runs. The veteran of a yes and no between the batters. Just guards it, but not for runs.
From a bowling's point of view,
yes and no between the
batters would be hoping to put some respected total on the board, at least from psychological 100 mark. Shaheen
Absolutely, and we're mentioning that 95 was the lowest. Yeah, that was in the last BPL. 44 Khulna Tigers Rangpur Riders versus Rangpur Riders in 2016. Was the lowest. Oh, that jack back up again. Surprised the batter. Fortunate that didn't take the shoulder of the bat and deflect away to one of the fielders. Here you see that disconcerting bounce which just troubled the Chattogram batters.
We have seen Mohammad Ami using that short ball pretty well. This time coming back into the right-hander. Too difficult for someone like Nihaduzaman. We have seen Darvish Rasuli getting dismissed by a brilliant Mohammad Ami short delivery, where Mushfiqur Rahim took a brilliant catch behind the stump.
Makes room. And despite that, you'd expect the bowler to maybe correct his line. He keeps pegging away just outside the line of off. Does not allow that initial movement of trying to play it over the offside, inside out. Just moved away too far back. There he goes again, chattering away. Such a wonderful person to have in the field to generate the energy. Knows when the opposition are under duress to takes full advantage of that. Slower. Didn't know very much about that either. 80 for 8.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
BPl এবার হাতে হাতে একদম ফ্রিতে। BPl হাতে হাতে, BPl হাতে হাতে, দেখবে ফ্রিতে দারাজ অ্যাপে, দারাজ অ্যাপে। হাতে 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 হাতে, দারাজ অ্যাপে, দারাজ অ্যাপে, দেখবে ফ্রিতে দারাজ অ্যাপে।
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন দারাজ অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPl সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
Throws his bat, and the same kind of problem. No movement forward and across.
You must give credit to Mashrafi bin Murtaza, the way he has mixed up his bowlers. Reza Raja there, good sim position. Talking about Mashrafi's captaincy, he's mixed up his bowlers very well, especially the seamers. Reza Raja, another bright prospect for Bangladesh.
He moved across this time. He tried to get into some kind of a line, but he exposed his intentions a little too early. Bowler saw the trigger movement and immediately bowled it shorter. Good thinking from Razaur.
He bowls at a very good pace as well, Rejaur. Once again, surprising the batsman. They're using this short ball strategy very well. Select strikers. We have seen Mohammad Amir using that in the previous over, and once again, Niyaduz Zaman facing the music.
Well, you can see that Mohammad Amir has completed his quota of 4, 2 for 7, his best bowling figures in the Bangladesh Premier League. Most economical bowling figures. Up it goes. How far is that going? Into the hands of Imad Wasim. It hung in there for a while. He just manages to get underneath that ball quite comfortably and took it very cleanly.
That's 4th wicket for Reza Raja. He's having a great day today with the ball. And once again, making an impact. Niyaduz Zaman was trying to play that ball. And it was roll of the fingers there, but all he could do is to hang the ball in the air for a long, long time. And Imad Wasim making no mistakes. Eyes on the ball, and well done. Chattogram Challengers losing wickets at clusters. Mohammad Niyaduz Zaman departs for 8. They are 80 for 9.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
Last man in. Rana not managed to get any bat on that one. He is there because of this. Just that attempt to flail it away on the onside, instead ending up with a turn of the bat on the square third man boundary for a reverse cup take. And look, even Mushfiqur Rahim realizing, and just what he's doing to that young man, telling him you've done well, you've gone, keep on carrying what you're doing, carrying on. So very nice to see.
$81 for 9. They need something on the board for the bowlers to come and defend the total. It's been a very good performance, on the other hand, from the Sylhet Strikers bowlers. The bowlers need to do a lot better when they come out to bowl Chattogram challengers. But at the moment, they're 7 balls away to finish those 20 overs.
Throws his bat. Reza Rahman completes his quota of 4. 4 for 14. Best figures for him. 19 done. 81 for 9.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
There's a long way to go. A lot of days, a lot of games. Last over of this innings coming up is going to be bowled by Thisara Pereira. A veteran from Sri Lanka. Knows this ground very well. Has played a lot of cricket internationally and domestically in Bangladesh. Full toss. Surprised him, tried to hoik it away on the onside again. Not really going where he wanted it to go.
Missed out on that occasion. It was a full toss on the leg. But Mehdi Hasan Rana. Look at Mushfiqur Rahim. He comes up at the stumps just before the ball was bowled. Again, Mehdi Hasan Rana. That's hitting outside the leg stump.
But you're mentioning Mushfiq's movement. Wait and see here. That's an edge. And Mushfiqur Rahim goes to his right for once. He does not get a glove to it.
Not a convincing shot though, but crowd will love it. Very rare opportunity they get to clap for those boundaries today. This was one of those. Take it outside edge. Mushfiqur Rahim was way above him there. But those 4 runs will be very crucial from Chattogram Challengers' point of view.
The swing and a miss that's been happening on a regular basis. Well, you can't expect too much from your numbers 10 and 11 with the bat. If the bowlers are sensible, I'm sure Pushpa Kumara and Thisara Pereira have played with each other, knowing the abilities of each other. Thisara Pereira very widely experienced. Slices it. One couple of bounces, just the one bounce. Another single. 2 more deliveries. How many runs can they garner? Or can the Sylhet team just clean them up completely, make them all out?
We obviously spoke about the surface, which is difficult for the batters, but at the same time must mention the fact that the Chattogram batters didn't apply themselves and didn't adapt to the pitch. They lost wickets at regular intervals. Was in the air for a while. He'll take only a single there. Going back to Chattogam's approach time by apart from Afif, who looked a bit comfortable comparing to others. Oh, what's going on there?
I think dead ball's been signaled. They'll have to come back. They're pondering a run. It was already completed, the whole process, so that extra run not being allowed on that occasion. 64 dots, can you believe it, in the 20 overs? Slices it once again, squarish third man, well stopped, and a single to finish off the innings. Chattogram finish at 89 for 9.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for